What's going on, guys? Hey, about 6 or 7 months ago, I bought these UA acoustic diffusion absorption panels off of Amazon, and they do a really great job of scattering the sound, but the knock on them is that they don't absorb too much because the foam behind them is only about 1.5 inches thick or so, something like that. And so they do a really good job of scattering the sound, don't absorb too much sound. So I thought, you know what, I got an idea. And what I wanted to do was just basically beef up the absorption on these. And so what I did is I took some 3/4 inch MDF. I made a DIY, or whatever you want to call it, a frame for these to set down inside of. And I made the frame the exact width of the UA acoustic diffuser plate panel. And so I cut the foam. I had to cut 3/4 of an inch off of each side, and so you can see right here that that foam, it's not the easiest to cut. The knife that I'm using is a brand new razor, and if you're not going in the direction that foam was cut, or that it goes in, that stuff just does not want to cut. But anyway, once I get the foam taken off, then it's, scrape the glue out of the way and get ready to set this down in there. And I promise you there is an easier way to do this. I'll show you that in just a second. It didn't hit me until basically until I got almost all the way finished, that there was an easier way to do these. But right here you can see I'm just checking to make sure everything's going to line up right. And I think they look pretty cool like that. There is a reason that they are as tall as they are, that there's a gap on the top or the bottom, and that's because I didn't want my acoustic panels on the walls to be different heights, and so I wanted to make sure that they all look the same. But right here is whenever it kind of dawned on me, what was I doing? Because I was starting to cut the foam off, the 3/4 off the edges, and I had but I don't know why it didn't dawn on me sooner that I didn't need that foam on there. But I was going to say, you could see that I had the rock salt safe and sound already in the frame, and that's whenever I'm looking and I'm like, I don't need this foam on there at all, so just tear it off. And it's only glued. You can see the little streaks of glue right there that they use to glue that on. So I had to cut that little edge piece off there because this panel is only 15 inches wide, as opposed to the 20 inches that they come in. But also stick around too, because right here at the end, I'll show you guys right here how you can make a corner whenever you're wrapping these with fabric. If you see how I'm doing this, you can make a perfect corner yourself on your DIY panels that you do at home, for much less, cheaper, for a fraction of the cost that from the big box stores and these manufacturer companies. Right there, I just pull it tight, take my finger, push it in there, and you can see that corner is just nice and tight. And then right here is the finished product. And I thought this was pretty cool. It beefed up the absorption for these, and you still get the scatter from the diffuser on the front of it. And so I thought this was just a pretty neat little idea, and they do work well. I'm going to end up changing them back to black. The gray was about the same exact color as my walls, but black will be better. So anyway, guys, until next time, thanks.